A number of people have asked me to make a video explaining how I quit weed and alcohol, besides going to the NA meetings that I've already talked about, as well as how I lost so much weight. I don't know if this video will satisfy those people's curiosities, but I'll do my best to explain. When it comes to weed, it's as simple as I didn't want to ruin my voice with the smoking and the vaping. I was tired of coughing all the time. And I was tired of being an airhead all the time with major short-term memory issues. I just had to think about those aspects to not want to do it anymore. When it comes to alcohol, it's as simple as I didn't want to die from liver issues. I had a lot of bloating and discomfort in my liver, as I was doing a lot of vodka. It wasn't just something like beer. I was tired of feeling like crap all the time. I was tired of having serious memory issues where I'd forget important things. And obviously I sometimes had blackouts when I'd drink a lot. I wouldn't remember those points at all. And I was tired of trying to eat like a bird with no results. I simply couldn't lose weight no matter how little I ate. Sometimes I'd have one tiny meal a day, and I still wouldn't lose weight. Once I did quit both drugs cold turkey, I did have some withdrawal effects for a couple weeks. It was hard to eat for about a week, maybe just a little longer than a week, but it wasn't quite the 2 weeks that I had expected. During that time, I made a lot of smoothies and force-fed myself. But I had a lot of unnecessary sweating, and getting sleep was extremely difficult. Socializing was more difficult without the alcohol, but that's gotten better in time. It's all about initially putting myself in a social situation to begin with. After that, it's pretty easy. To be fair, it's not nearly as much fun as it was to hang out with drunk people. So in turn, I hang out with people who are less drunk or not drunk at all. Though when people are drunk, I can just say, well, I'm glad I'm not like that anymore. But after I quit alcohol, the weight just came off effortlessly. Sure, at first it could have initially been that it was hard to eat without weed. But after that passed and I had an appetite back, I definitely was eating more than I had in the last couple months when I was still doing alcohol. And the weight just came off effortlessly. Well, not totally effortlessly. I mean, I was dieting. I was having smaller portion sizes, and I was trying to stay away from carbs and sugars. It's not like I was stuffing my face and the weight just came off like that. I did try to lose weight. And I think the things that are necessary to try to lose weight is about portion sizes, low carbs, low sugar. That's my formula for that. But it wasn't really working until I quit alcohol. To those who try to claim that alcohol doesn't affect your weight that much, I beg to differ. Everyone's bodies are different, so maybe it doesn't affect you as much as it did me, but I'm sure there's still some effect. To put it in a nutshell, how I quit weed and alcohol was pretty much just putting up with the physical and mental withdrawals, knowing that quitting was for my own good in multiple ways. I just had to look at all the things that improved as a result of my quitting. I suppose the hardest thing was taking the initial plunge, making that initial decision to quit, and then sticking with it. I didn't follow a set of guidelines or rules, I just made the decision to quit. Just saying.